You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating.
Don't be stupid.
I have to say something stupid.
Why is everyone so stupid?
I know you think I'm stupid, don't you?
Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
You are a stupid, stupid man.
Oh, Sarah for Stupid News. Of course, Stupid News brought to you by Driscoll Law Firm. Injury law, family law. GetDriscoll.com. We're going to Bridgewater. Bridgewater Police Law. Got some good ones today.
Okay.
I got a caller for, this one's a little gross, so if you're eating your breakfast, just, take a step back.
Oh, man.
Caller from Pleasant Street reports an intoxicated male wearing a white T-shirt. Covered in what appears to be vomit, walking an area of the 24 overpass.
I guess you did give a warning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ew.
They were unable to locate party. I just wonder if somebody said, sorry, sir, this is Pleasant Street. Vomit Street is 2 blocks over. I don't know. We got a 911 caller from a Lake Nippanicket.
Yeah.
Lake Nippanicket. He struck a rock with his canoe, and I guess the officers and fire department went to assist him. Everything worked out all right, but that just sounds like a one of those limericks, doesn't it? There once was a man on Lake Nippanicket who was paddling his canoe through the thicket. He hit a rock and got his socks soaked. I don't know.
Oh,
terrible.
so, yeah. I'm glad you chose the word socks.
Yeah, I got to work on that one. And we finished with a caller from Hubbard Lane reporting a female party approached them and threatened to burn down their house, then proceeded to twirl and dance in their driveway.
Oh, my.
She was given a no trespass notice, and they told her that they heard a rumor that Fish was playing in the park, and then she quickly ran away.
Ah, you made that last part up.
I made that last part up.
Hey, speaking of the police log, I had a, how shall I say, an encounter with the police.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Over the weekend.
Whoa.
And you and I haven't talked on the radio.
No, I don't know about this
since
at all.
the weekend.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you about that next on the Shark.
All right.
Starting a new home.
Breaking the law.
A little authority situation, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Okay, so over the weekend, this is part of the reason why I was out yesterday. My car blew up.
Okay.
Basically, is what happened.
Yes.
I literally blew a gasket.
Oh, no. That's a thing?
It is a thing.
Okay, I didn't even know cars had gaskets anymore.
Well,
okay.
I don't know if it's an actual gasket, but I blew the, let's see, what's that thing on your engine that holds everything together?
That's probably it. A seal, or maybe? I've heard of that.
No, it's the big thing, the head thing.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
It's really
the
bad.
Head, yeah. That's something that the engine needs.
You don't want to blow your head off of your engine.
That's not, exactly.
So I was passing somebody. It hasn't been running for a long time. It hasn't been running right. You know that.
Yeah.
You said, Sarah, your car sounds like a truck.
It really does.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it sounds like a big diesel truck.
Yeah. So anyway, whatever. I was going up Temple Mountain, and I was going to see my sister, and I wanted to pass because there's one section of Temple Mountain where you can pass the slowpokes.
Okay.
So just coming out of Wilton, New Hampshire, went to pass, put on my accelerator, and I heard poof.
Uh-oh.
Then my car died, and there was this big, humongous cloud of white smoke that came from the exhaust.
Yep, that's
head gasket. I blew a head gasket.
Okay, yep. That's bad. Yeah, white smoke and black smoke, that's bad things when you're starting to make huge, cumulus clouds out of your exhaust.
It was bad. Yeah. So I was like, oh, my God. All right, what's going on here? So I waited for a couple minutes and just to see, if it was just a momentary thing. I called my husband. He's like, well, does it start? Because it was dead at this point. I'm like, well, I don't know, but I saw a big cloud. Do I really want to start it up again?
Right.
For fear of it, blowing up even more? But I did. I was courageous, but no, that car was not going to start at all.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I was sitting on the side of the road.
That's serious damage.
Yeah, serious is right.
Whoa.
So anyway, sitting on the side of the road for a very, very long time, really long time, decided, well, my tow truck is not coming. That's a story in and of itself. So I called the Wilton police.
Okay.
And they came right over. And I got to say, shout out to Officer Durham of Wilton, New Hampshire. He could not have been nicer.
Oh, very nice.
He was so nice.
That's wonderful.
So nice.
Yeah, that's the greatest thing, to protect and serve.
Yeah.
And just nice to feel comfort,
Yeah. He got a tow truck there 2 Toot Sweet.
Oh, sweet.
2 miles down the road. I could not understand why I had been waiting there for like 2.5 hours almost.
Yep.
For my tow truck.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah. So
Sarah, I don't want to make this story
No.
any more sad.
It's okay. What?
But they say that it costs between $1,600 and $1,900 to get that repaired.
Oh, I got a quote yesterday of $4,000.
Wow.
So Sully's going to be in the market for a new car.
Yeah, whoa. I was going to say that sounds like one of those almost totaled type of things. Yeah. I was looking for, I said, hey, all right, well, it's under $2,000, but it's even worse. It's double that. Oh.
Yeah, it's double. I need a complete new engine.
Oh.
Yeah, my car will not turn over. Like the motor's completely fried.
Oh.
So yeah, that's great news.
Unbelievable.
But the punchline of this whole thing, Train, I could not believe that you didn't tell me that my car was not registered.
Oh.
Officer Durham was like, hey, your car's not registered.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
I didn't know that.
I had it inspected ages ago.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, that's done. And I'm done.
Okay.
Like I put it completely out of my mind.
Uh-oh. No, I did not notice that your license plate stickers were blue and not orange.
Mm-hmm.
That's on me.
I know it's not on you. It's not. It's totally on me.
Town Square Media News.
Sarah and A-Train, welcome to your Tuesday that kind of feels like a Monday because I wasn't here yesterday.
Yes, it is. It's a little odd. Changing of the seasons. It was cold this morning. You don't know what month it is, what day it is. It is kind of odd.
I know. It's really odd. I did not get to crow like a peacock. I'm not sure that peacocks crow, but I didn't get a chance to tell you my good news about Pat's World Famous.
That's unbelievable. I was so proud of this. I had to spill the beans yesterday, Sarah.
Oh, you
that's
did.
A major. I mean, that's like, that's huge.
It is. It's pretty huge. If you haven't heard, my brother John Sullivan, has this kick butt recipe for seafood chowder. We've known it in the family for years. Like he makes that chowder on special occasions. We've even had it on Thanksgiving before because it's so delicious. People love it. And so he entered the chowder into the seafood festival and it won.
That's
first place.
That's not a blue ribbon. That is the blue ribbon.
That is the blue ribbon. Now, this is particularly good because Rye Harbor Lobster Pound is the place that usually takes that prize every year.
Yeah. They're well renowned for that. Absolutely. I mean, that's like you're going up against, Apollo Creed or something, like Rocky Balboa.
Yes. Yeah. It was unbelievable. And John, he was talking about it. He's like, yep, I think we're going to enter.
Oh.
Like, so we were all like, okay, it's pretty good. We all thought it's got a shot because we loved it, but first place. I mean, it's unbelievable. And from what I tell myself, it wasn't even close.
There we go. Very nice. I mean, seriously, that's like in the historic, that's Hampton Beach lore. I know. That's so cool.
Go, John. Go, Pat. Woohoo. Now this chowder, the seafood chowder, is only available at limited times. Okay. So now it's the end of the season. So I think Pat might be open on weekends or whatever now. Yeah. I'm not sure if he's going to even do it much longer, know.
I mean, I would think he would have the sign, celebrating that. Like a huge billboard as big as he could. Yeah,
he will. Yeah, it's the Pat's World Famous right there on Hampton Beach, right next to the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom parking lot. It's on D Street. So it's easily, walkable from wherever you are on the beach.
Yeah.
Go get you some chowder.
I'd have everybody wearing a blue ribbon.
Oh, yeah. It's unbelievable. We're so proud. We're so very proud. Yay. I know them. I'm totally related. We've got Toto coming up next on The Shark.
At seacoastcurrent.com.
To survive a head-on crash on New Hampshire's Spalding Turnpike, a family dog is missing after a Rochester house fire. Jury selection begins in a Rochester fatal shooting trial, and learn more about scouting at Apple Harvest Day in Dover. Download the Seacoast Current app for details on those stories and more. Be current, stay current at seacoastcurrent.com. Shark sports and weather coming up next. Just after 7 o'clock, it must be time for the brain strain then.
Yeah, Kittery Trading Post. Got the Kittery Trading Post gift card. Everybody wants it. The phone lines will be all lit up with people trying to solve this brain strain today. Brain strain. Well, this morning, Sarah, I turned on my car, and for a split second, my thermometer said 49 degrees. Hitting cold nights. Cold nights.
49 degrees.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
And, when the cold weather comes back in, we start heating up the stove again. I'm looking for the number one comfort food for the fall. In New England, our most popular comfort food for the fall. Have you eaten this lately? According to this study, you have. It's the most popular comfort food. What is it?
877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. Give it a guess. If you get the answer that we're looking for, you get the gift certificate to Kittery Trading Post. Yeah. They are hooking you up for fall.
Absolutely.
It's just a great day going there.
Yeah, it always is. Of course, KTP, open daily 9 to 7, right there on Route 1 in Kittery, online at ktp.com.
All right, good luck. Hey there, I'm Sarah. Anyway, Train.
I don't know. It sounds pretty dysfunctional.
Does.
As a relationship to me.
Tainted love. I don't know. You got into a fight or whatever? I don't know. Get over it. Anyway, it's time now for the Brain Strain with Sarah and A-Train. Your question for today.
Yeah, people trying to win that KTP gift card for this one. New Englanders, we love our comfort food. Of course, last night, 49 degrees. Figure we'd do a comfort food Brain Strain. The number one comfort food for New Englanders, according to this survey, is this. What is it?
877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. Give it a shot. Good morning. What's your guess?
Joe from Dover, mac and cheese.
Nope, it's not mac and cheese.
It is
chili.
Ooh, it's not chili. Although
one, Johnny
I like
C.
that guess.
Johnny, beef stew? No.
No.
No, it's not beef stew.
Nope.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
You too. See you later.
Johnny C. reads all of the Dinty Moore choices.
He does.
Yeah,
I know it's true.
I like it.
Good morning, the Shark. What's your guess?
We are going to say chowder.
Ooh.
Chowder. Oh.
It's not chowder.
Good
Yeah.
guess.
Not chowder.
Hey, do you know who won the best at the Hampton Beach Seafood Festival, by the way?
By the way, who?
By the way, my brother, John Sullivan, won for Best Chowder, and he submitted with my nephew's restaurant where you can get said chowder, Pat's World Famous, right there on Hampton Beach. Woo! Yeah!
All right, brother.
All right, have a great day. Thanks for calling.
You guys have a great day.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning, the Shark. What's your guess?
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Grilled cheese
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, baby. What's your name?
Helen.
Helen, congratulations. Where are you calling from?
Brentwood.
All right, there you go. Yep. Grilled cheese.
I got to get your recipe, Sarah, or like your method to make a grilled cheese, because that is one thing that I'm crummy at. I cannot make it.
You're crummy at?
I don't have good patience with the grilled cheese.
Oh.
I can't do the low heat. I put the thing like on 5 and then I get one side burnt, one side raw.
Yeah.
And that's what I do every time.
Yeah, no, like a good beef brisket, a grilled cheese, low and slow, baby.
Okay.
Low and slow. And I'll give you another tip. Put a cover over it.
Okay.
When you're doing it, you put a cover over it so then it creates an oven, you know, low and slow.
Okay.
For a grilled cheese.
This is how much stuff I have in my kitchen. I'm writing down, must get a cover. I don't even have one.
Oh, God. I'll get you one, Train. I'll get you one. Paul McCartney coming up next on The Shark.
Waterfront property, split levels, duplexes, and even triple deckers. She's got her gold blazer on, and she's here to put the real in real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sarah, the Realtor. I love our Sarah.
Well, I love you, Cheryl. 740, it's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. All right, well, we go to Duxbury, Massachusetts. Up for sale. There is a house there, well, really a mansion, asking price $4.5 million. It is dubbed Brookhaven Farm. The owner is the one, the only, Joe Perry.
Wow, what a place this is! It's got 7 acres. That's very nice. South Shore. So that's a nice spread. 14 rooms. It's I guess Marshfield, Duxbury. It's like right there, and he has a billiards room. Does Joe?
Like the yes.
Yeah.
Like the game.
Yeah.
Clue.
Oh, Clue. Yeah.
It's got a billiards room. I bet it has every single room. I bet it has a library and everything that you need. It's got a 3-stall barn, a garden, a pool, a carriage house, which I would live in year round.
Oh, yeah.
Easy access to the Boston and airport, of course, because, if you've got a gig somewhere in, the other side of the world in Australia, you've got to get to the airport. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's a gated community, of course. You're not going to be let in just because you want to see the property. But oh my Lord. I mean, I don't think it's really overstated. One part of the house, though, that I think is really cool is you go upstairs in one part of the house and the railing is all guitar heads.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the whole house screams, I'm a rock star.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, yeah.
They recorded a couple of albums, the majority of a couple of albums there. The Just Push Play album was recorded there. And I'm taking a quote, Sarah, from one of your competitors. I hope you forgive me in the real estate world.
It's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Because I thought this was kind of interesting.
It's quite all right.
Janet of Coldwell Banker Realty in Situate, she says, it's so peaceful. It's like living on the edge of paradise.
Got to give it to that realtor.
Come on.
I mean,
it's a pretty good sell.
Yeah, the billiard room is beautiful. It's got all his gold records on the wall. It's really gorgeous. We're going to have all the pictures for you right there on the Shark app to check it out. But there's little features in this house that are just amazing. Like I mentioned, the rail with all the guitar heads.
That's really cool.
Yeah, in one of the kitchens, because it's got more than one. It's got like a statue holding up one section of the breakfast bar. Totally cool.
Oh, neat.
Yep. Huh. So, I mean, it's got features like that all over the house. You're going to really love it. And like I said, if you want to peek at it, it's right there on the Shark app or shark1053.com. Now, coming up, and it looks like he's moved out, by the way.
Oh, okay.
He's had this, you're not going to see Joe's stuff because it looks pretty vacant. I think that they staged it so that somebody could come in and take a look at it. So you're not going to be catching him at the property anytime soon.
Even Joe Perry has to go through Fake House.
Yes, that's true. I love that. Hey, listen, coming up, don't go anywhere. In about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to try and get through a letter that we received.
All right.
Speaking of real estate, from Preston Real Estate.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to see if I can get handwritten. Let me see if I can get through it. That's coming up in about 10 minutes on the Shark.
It was Sarah and A-Train. Beautiful Tuesday, September 14th, and we're rocking out with the Bee Gees.
Yeah, we are. It's just before 8 o'clock now. I was talking about a letter that you and I received a little while ago, and I'm going to try and get through it because you're going to love this letter.
Oh, nice.
You're just going to love it. It's a handwritten letter, and it came via the U.S. Mail Service, ladies and gentlemen. And it's from Charlie Preston in Hampton. And I do believe that's Preston Real Estate.
Oh, nice.
Since it came with the envelope, Preston Real Estate. So here it goes. It goes something like this. Sarah and A-Train, just wanted to drop you a note to say that you brought back some fun memories yesterday talking about The Finest Hours.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember when we talked about the movie The Finest Hours?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Back in 2009, the letter reads, I had a friend going through a rough patch. He's 71 today, but his first job was washing dishes at Yokin's. He hated his job, so he joined the service. His mom cried that her baby might go off to war. She begged him to join the U.S. Coast Guard, figuring he would be safer. So he did what mom wanted, and lo and behold, off to Vietnam he went on a high-endurance cutter, the USS Sherman. Anyway, back to the rough patch, Charlie says. I was trying to get him to do anything besides excessive spirits, and I read about the co-author Casey Sherman doing a book signing in Newburyport, the birthplace of the USCG.
Yeah.
The only reason that I could talk him into it was because he recalls, as most veterans do, the best days of my life. So here we are listening to Casey relate the story of the 36-500. I have to look that up, by the way. And that's the actual rescue boat, the 36-500. And Casey goes on to say, it's truly amazing that the crew survived, even going out. But to save 30-something men is truly amazing. He told how the captain of the 36-500 broke down with emotions when they returned to shore, having lost one person, Tiny. They were successful in saving 30-plus lives. Well, the two of us were back row kind of students, so when the author said that the captain broke down after getting on land, I elbowed my friend and I quietly said, you'd cry too if you saw Tiny's wife coming after you. Well, this caused a contagious laugh between the two of us, and we had to look away from each other. And every time we tried to look at each other, we would just break out in laughter again. We finally had to get up and go to another room because I'm sure everybody else wanted to know what was so funny. Fast forward to 2016, my friends couldn't wait for the movie, and he had moved to Florida and developed some serious health issues. And while dealing with those issues, he made a bucket list. And number one on the list was to go to Chatham and see this 36 500.
Oh, wow.
Glad to say that we accomplished his wish, and even happier to say that my friend was only given 4 to 6 months to live, and he's still with us 4 years later.
Hey,
all right, Charlie's friend.
yeah.
Woo!
Oh, God, that's awesome. Wow, that's a terrific. That's the best letter ever. That's
Isn't
really
it?
neat. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. We just talked about you visiting down there in that movie, and
Right.
it's unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable. Wow.
I just really love that letter, and I knew that you would love it too.
Yeah, that's so cool.
We've got the news headlines coming up. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train.
Here's what's trending on SeacoastCurrent.com.
2 survive a head-on crash on the Spalding Turnpike. A family's dog is missing after a Rochester house fire. Jury selection begins in a Rochester fatal shooting trial, and learn more about scouting at Apple Harvest Day in Dover. Download the Seacoast Current app for details on those stories and more. Be current, stay current at SeacoastCurrent.com. Shark sports and weather coming up next. I'm
The heart of the entertainment world.
Train track celebrities.
Well, Sarah, I got a little Jeopardy updates for you.
Yeah, what is the deal with what's-his-face?
Exactly.
I saw him hosting last night.
Yeah, for those of you, of course, that watch Jeopardy every single night, you're probably saying to yourself, wait a minute, do they have a reversal of the situation? Well,
Yeah.
no, they decided that they filmed so many episodes with Mike Richards as the host that they might as well air them. I think they can contractually do that, so that's what they're doing. He has not been rehired or anything, but just letting Jeopardy fans know that. They threw that out there with this cool bit of news too. Their stage that they're on is now the Alex Trebek stage. The official, they had his family on, and they
that's
officially
sweet.
commemorated that. The Alex Trebek stage.
Do you think that Jeopardy is kind of losing it?
It's they need a host. They need something. They need something other than controversy and all this chaos.
You know what happens with all great legacies, Train?
Oh,
look what happened to Casey Kasem's show when he died.
Yeah. What even happened? They still play him, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he hasn't been around.
They still play his shows.
Yeah. They hasn't been around for years and years and years. But yeah, nobody. You don't want to be the guy that replaces the guy.
No.
Because then you end up being, who was the guy that replaced the guy? I don't remember.
Right. That's why we're having such a hard time with our quarterback currently. However, Mac Jones did look really good on Sunday.
Yeah, no. He's fine. I think, like Cam Newton was the guy that replaced the guy technically.
Yeah.
Also got Jeff Bridges news. Good news for Jeff Bridges. Boy, he was saying back in the winter, he's going through his cancer treatments, and because his immune system was so bad because of that, he caught COVID, and boy, he really battled through.
Yeah,
Said that it really kicked his rear end, but he's excited that he now walks. He can walk around the house without oxygen. He's just so happy to be on his way back.
God, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Wow, being happy about that.
Yeah, he's just, that's how low down he was, in the winter. So
Yeah.
the dude abides.
Oh my God. And the dude breathes.
Yes.
And we're happy about that. The Romantics coming up next on The Shark.
That's sweeping the nation. Who are you? Try to guess the famous celebrities in just 3 clues or less. Everybody put your hands together for your 2 hosts and your 2 players, Sarah and A-Train.
I think we ought to change the name of the game to Who Art Thou?
Who art thou?
Just to, we are broadcasting to the fancy part of town.
Class it up a bit.
Class it up, right? Yeah. All right, anyway.
I've been doing famous quarterbacks, of course, famous actors that portrayed quarterbacks. It's football season, and this guy actually was quite a football player. He was a halfback for Florida State University back in the late 1950s, He was born in Michigan, actually, this guy, and a very famous actor. He's no longer with us. He passed away a couple of years ago at the age of 82. Now, I would say his worst career move, he could have been in Terms of Endearment. An Oscar win, and the thing won all the Oscars.
Yeah.
And he decided to play race car driver, stroker ace.
Oh, God. Which nobody's ever heard of, including me. Oh, jeez.
He was in The Longest Yard, is where he portrayed a quarterback who was, in jail.
Don't know.
And he is, you're going to get this, Sarah. I'll give you his ex-wives. Judy Carn from Laugh-In, 1963 to 1965. Lonnie Anderson, 1988 to 1994.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Oh.
Said he and Dinah Shore were a couple from 1971 to 1975. And, of course, Sally Field in the later half of the 70s.
He died recently.
Yeah.
Like last year?
2018. He was 82. He had a heart attack in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm telling you, you make it through the 80s and you're golden. The 80s is a treacherous decade.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Here I go. Going into the 80s. I mean, not me, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Good one. Burt Reynolds, may he rest. Okay, it's this guy's birthday today. Now, I don't know if you're going to remember this guy, but he was on television. He was part of a group that had a comedy show. He wasn't very funny. I didn't think he was very funny at all.
Okay.
But he was known as the low note singing guy in the singing group. And here's your clue. Ready? You're just going to get one. If you don't know who he is, I have no more clues about this guy because he's not really that famous. Okay, ready? Slim Pickens today on Who Are You?
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Thank you.
That is John Bowser Bauman.
You even know his.
Yeah.
The train
Sha-na-na.
is a genius.
Sha-na-na. Yeah, I was a huge Sha-na-na fan when I was a kid. I was on Channel 56. Yeah. He's great.
Good night, sweetheart.
He was a game show host, too, for a while.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I cannot believe you know his name was John Bauman.
John Bowser Bauman.
Yeah, that's very true. He's 74 today.
All right. Happy
Holy
birthday.
Cow, that's incredible. You amaze me, Train, every day. Coming up next, we got Foreigner and the Goo Goo Dolls on the Shark. Hey, and by the way, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, too.
New fall feeling.
Hey,
Sorry. I have peanuts in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. The Shark. I was going to say the Workday Kickoff, of course. We love that here in the Shark. The 3-hour stretch of great tunes, all loaded up, ready to go with no interruptions. My favorite part of today, Sarah?
Yeah?
Aside from our buddy Ed getting us every peanut product in America because it's National Peanut Day.
I mean, doesn't he hear my commercials, man? If I ate everything that Ed brought into the Shark Tank, it would no longer be, 30 pounds lighter. I'll tell you that right now.
But yeah, my favorite part of today was that wonderful letter from Charlie Preston. Charlie Preston from Hampton. Three full pages, and every single word of it was so well written about the movie that really touched the greatest. Oh,
the finest hours.
I wrote it down.
Just had it and you wrote it down.
I can't think of the finest hours. I wouldn't call it the greatest hours. But just a terrific letter. And thank you so much, Charlie. It made my day.
It did. It made my day, too, I got to say. And he brought his friend up from Florida. They went to Chatham and saw the 36,500, which is the lifeboat right there in Chatham. And if you don't know about it, I wrote a story about the finest hours in my visit to Chatham when I had a little vacation a little while ago. It's right there on the Shark app. Geez, my favorite part of today? I don't know. I hadn't put on my realtor jacket in a while.
Oh, that's right.
And I liked strolling through Joe Perry's house.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
It's like being backstage almost.
Yes, almost it was. He's got a beautiful house. You can check it out right there on the Shark app. We got the Workday Kickoff coming up next. 3 hours of consecutive commercial-free back-to-back classic hits. Madonna kicks that off next on the Shark.
There's never